Welcome to Only 411 Destinations, the world's premier online portal for explorers and travelers that want the most out of life. What good is living a life you've been given if all you do is stand in one place? Get out and explore. Only 411 is here to help. Better get to living and explore the world both near and afar. Only 411 provides you with the information to make your next trip a memorable adventure. Stay informed with Only 411. Click to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share this video with others that need the 411. Let's get started with the best places to visit in Colorado. Number 11. Dinosaur National Monument. At the same time, most people are drawn here for the archaeological aspects. If you want to have Jurassic Park-like feelings, then you should visit Dinosaur National Monument. Of course, there are not any alive dinosaurs, but you can explore their remains. It offers dramatic scenery with natural and cultural history in northwest Colorado to create one of Colorado's most exciting sites. The recreational opportunities add another aspect to your visit. Embedded dinosaur remains and exposed rock walls reveal evidence of the giants that once roamed these areas, and petroglyphs offer insight into the cultures and people that lived here long ago. Surrounding it are cliff walls and the Green and Yampa rivers snaking through the otherwise dry landscape. Few more things to do in the Dinosaur National Monument range from a simple driving tour through the monument to hiking, fishing, rafting, and camping. Several scenic drives run through the park on both paved and four-wheel drive roads. Hiking trails range from short nature walks of less than half-mile to 8-mile long day hikes. Number 10. Colorado National Monument. An eye-catching and scenic road snakes its way through outstanding scenery. Located outside the towns of Grand Junction and nearby Fruita is Colorado National Monument. This is not typical mountain scenery, but a landscape of colossal rock spires, cliff walls, canyons, and desert-like surroundings with small trees and scrubby bushes. Most people drive through the monument along Rimrock Drive and stop at the lookouts that peer over the landscape below. The road is also a popular road biking area, with hardy souls pedaling their way up to the lookouts. Several day hikes access some scenic areas of the monument, most of which involve moderate elevation changes ranging from approximately 300 feet to more than 1,000 feet. Number 9. Maroon Bells-Snowmass Wilderness. Near the town of Aspen, Maroon Bells-Snowmass Wilderness showcases some of Colorado's most spectacular Rocky Mountain scenery. It offers a change to get out of your car and into nature. This area has 6 mountains over 14,000 feet, along with forests, alpine lakes, meadows, and 175 miles of trails to help you explore the terrain. The recreational activities are what draw most people to Maroon Bells. The hiking here is incredible, with all kinds of day hikes and backpacking areas. Mountain biking trails cover hundreds of miles. In summer, fishing in lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams is popular. People come here to ski, snowshoe, and snowmobile in the winter, making it a year-round outdoor playground. If you aren't up for that much activity, you can also enjoy the views along some scenic drives. Number 8. Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. Black Canyon of the Gunnison is an excellent, rugged-looking canyon, and it's remote enough that it has the feeling of being undiscovered. Steep cliff walls rise up from the Gunnison River, creating a narrow and dramatic canyon. The depth of the canyon is around 2,000 feet, with Gunnison Point and Chasm View at just over 1,800 feet, and Warner Point at 2,722 feet. The main things to do here are simply gazing over the canyon and appreciating the environment, or wandering along the walking paths and short hiking trails on the rim. 3 campgrounds are located in the park. The North and South Rim campgrounds are open to tents and RVs, but the East Portal is only available to tents. Black Canyon and the Gunnison National Park is about 75 miles southeast of Grand Junction. If you are based in Grand Junction or Fruita, you can easily visit the canyon and Colorado National Monument on a day trip. Number 7. San Juan Skyway Scenic Byway and the $1 Million Highway. A spectacular scenic drive stretches from the old mining town of Silverton to the town of Verde along what is called the $1 Million Highway. This is a 46-kilometer, two-lane highway that hugs the mountainside in places and looks out over jaw-dropping cliffs and across valleys to inspiring mountain peaks. It is one of the most spectacular mountain drives in Colorado. Beginning in Durango, the San Juan Skyway Scenic Byway is a complete loop that will take you up to Silverton, along the $1 Million Highway to Ouray, over to Placerville, south to Telluride, Dolores, Mancos, and back to Durango. Suppose you have less time or are only planning on heading in one direction. In that case, you can do the Silverton to Ouray section, beginning from Durango up to Silverton, over the $1 Million Highway to Ouray, and beyond to Montrose, or further north to Grand Junction. Some of the highlights along the way are the towns of Silverton, Ouray, and Telluride. Ouray, with a sign at the main lookout calling it the Switzerland of America, is another mountain known for its hot springs. Number 6. Durango and the Silverton Narrow Gauge Railway. In southern Colorado, the town of Durango has a lovely setting at the base of surrounding mountains. The historic downtown area has some well-restored, grand old buildings that function as hotels and restaurants. Some are done in southwestern decor with an Old West feel. You can enjoy all seasons of the year. In winter, Durango is a full-on ski town, supported by the nearby Purgatory Ski Resort, just 15 minutes outside of town. This family resort attracts both locals and skiers from around the Southwest. Some skiers also base themselves in Durango, which has reasonably priced hotels, and ski at Telluride, 2 hours away. In the summer, the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railway is one of the town's main tourist attractions. This historic train runs day trips up the valley from Durango to the old mining town of Silverton, high in the mountains. Durango is also the boundary of the Colorado Trail, which is about a 500-mile-long backcountry trail that runs from Denver to Durango. You can do a day hike or mountain bike along the route, going out and back the same way. The trail follows the scenic Junction Creek and climbs up to Goody's Rest, where many people enjoy lunch and turn around. Number 5. Garden of the Gods. Also near Colorado Springs is Garden of the Gods. This registered National Natural Landmark is home to a unique landscape of jagged stone towers and fins jutting up 300 feet from the earth. Surrounding the fins, giant balanced boulders and rock piles dot the landscape and distant mountains, completing the scene. 15 miles of walking trails, most of which are short and easy, allow you to get up close to the dramatic rock formations and wander through the surreal scenery. The park is a popular area for rock climbing, but other activities in the park include road biking in designated biking lanes, mountain biking, and horseback riding. Jeep tours through the foothills and Garden of the Gods are also top-rated. Number 4. Pikes Peak in Pike National Forest. At 14,115 feet in elevation, Pikes Peak in Pike National Forest is one of the Southwest's famous 14ers, referring to mountains that stand over 14,000 feet. The snow-capped peak is easily recognizable from the nearby town of Colorado Springs, one of the most visited mountains globally, second only to Mount Fuji. Unlike many mountain peaks that are unapproachable to the average person, you can drive to the summit of Pikes Peak on the Pikes Peak Highway off Highway 24, west of Colorado Springs. Travel time is nearly 1.5 hours, so you can take the Pikes Peak Cog Railway for the scenic 8.9-mile trip with a round-trip time of just over 3 hours. In addition to simply appreciating the views from the top, the area offers a range of recreational opportunities. In the vicinity are numerous hiking trails, mountain biking areas, and opportunities for fishing and reserves. If you made it this far, make sure to stick around to the end of this video and hit that like button. Let's get started on our next destination. Number 3. Mesa Verde National Park. Regardless of whether or not you have seen cliff dwellings before, you will be blown away by Mesa Verde and the amount of access to the actual ruins that the park allows visitors. The park's centerpiece, Cliff Palace, is one of the most impressive dwellings in the entire Southwest, with a dramatic setting and incredibly preserved ruins. Range-led tours, which run regularly during the summer high season, allow you to climb ladders right up to the heart of the dwelling. If you aren't up for that activity level, you can get a full view of the site from a nearby overlook. Mesa Verde was home to the ancestral Pueblo who inhabited the dwellings from approximately 600 AD to 1300 AD. Thousands of archaeological sites lie within the park, although the most spectacular cliff dwellings. A road allows access to numerous sites, many of which are on top of the mesa. Many hiking trails, which do not require a ranger tour, lead to lookouts and exciting locations, including the petroglyphs. Located near the towns of Cortez and Mancos, Mesa Verde is reached by a long road that leads high up above the surrounding landscape. The drive from the highway up to the site takes about 45 minutes. Number 2. Vail and nearby mountain towns. If you are a ski lover, then this place should be on your list to visit. The ski resort town of Vail is one of the best places to visit in Colorado in the winter, but it doesn't mean you can't stay in other seasons. It's a pleasant place to enjoy at any time of year. When it comes to skiing, this is one of the top ski resorts in Colorado, with seemingly endless runs for all levels of skiers. The town at the ski hill base is postcard cute, with a chalet-style restaurants, shops, and hotels that make you feel like you are in the heart of the Alps. This high-end resort with luxury hotels, fine dining, etc., and designer stores. Vail doesn't always fit everyone's budget, particularly if you want to spend a night during the high season. In the vicinity are several small towns and villages that are less well known but more affordable and worth a visit. Although not a ski resort, Frisco is a charming mountain town and one of the best places to visit in the area. The town has all kinds of quirky cafes, shops, restaurants, and authentic mountain vibe. This is an excellent base for exploring the I-70 corridor around Vail and Beaver Creek. Number 1. Rocky Mountain National Park. Ranked at number 1, this is just a few miles from the mountain town of Estes Park. Rocky Mountain National Park is one of the most popular national parks in the United States. The rising mountain peaks, alpine lakes and meadows, forest, and abundant wildlife showcase nature at its best. Surprisingly, this park has more than 100 peaks over 10,000 feet, including Long Peak, and the highest in the park is at 14,259 feet. The Trail Ridge Road, which reaches an altitude of more than 12,000 feet, is the main driving route through the park and offers easy access to this incredible terrain. You can sightsee from the comfort of your car or stop off along the way for a hike or leisurely walk. The park has an extensive system of hiking trails that range from paths of less than a half mile to full-day and multi-day hikes. If you're lucky, you might spot some deer, bighorn sheep, elk, or other critters. If you are visiting in summers, Rocky Mountain National Park is the busy season. The most popular summer activities are hiking, wildlife viewing, camping, fishing, horseback riding, climbing, and bouldering. If you are visiting in winter, the park holds its own unique beauty and attractions. Many roads are open year-round, although few closures may occur due to weather conditions. People often come here at this time of year to snowshoe or cross-country ski, and range-leaded tours are offered in both these sports. Are you going to visit any of these places, or have you already made them a destination? Let us know in the comments section below. And hey, if you liked our list of top 11 destinations, then don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Only 411 Destinations, and ring the bell icon so you can get notified next time.